Okay, this is a pretty easy assignment. It says tell whether the lines are parallel, perpendicular, or neither. Okay, and it's like a multiple choice question. Okay, now, first off, make sure the y's are by themselves, and if they are, you mark your M and B right there. Now, parallel, are they the same M? You don't care about the B's. Are the M's the same? No, so they can't be parallel. Now, perpendicular can be confusing, okay? And there's only one option. So here's what I'm going to tell you on perpendicular. Multiply these, and they have to equal -1. So I'm going to put multiply needs to equal -1. So you're finding the product of the two slopes. So take -5/4 times 4/5, and that needs to equal -1. If it's equal to -1, they are perpendicular. And they multiplied to -1. Okay, so perpendicular is the answer. Okay, next one. Y equals 3/4 x plus 7. Y equals 3/4 x minus 3. You want to find if they're parallel, perpendicular without graphing. Okay, B's are irrelevant. Now, are the M's the same? They are. So if they are the same, okay, you circle parallel. You're done. Okay, y equals -4x plus 6, y equals -1/4 x plus 2. So, MB, MB. Well, they're not the same, so they can't be parallel. To find out if they're perpendicular, if they're truly perpendicular, so you don't get confused on perpendicular, just multiply the M's together. -4 times -1/4. They have to equal -1, or they're not perpendicular when you multiply them. Okay, I got 1. That's not the same as -1, so they're not perpendicular and neither. See, they're trying to trick you on this one. I mean, it looks like 4/1, 1/4, but they're both negative. Okay, you have to have negative and positive. But if that confuses you, just multiply them, see if it's -1. MB, MB. Okay, they're the same, parallel. Okay. Okay. MB, MB. Okay. So parallel, obviously not parallel, they're not the same. Okay. Now you take 5 times -1/5. And it's -1. So perpendicular. Okay. Next one's kind of an obvious one. MB, MB. Are they the same? Obviously not. They're probably not perpendicular because 7 times -5 is -35. That's not even close to -1, so perpendicular, no. They'd be neither. Okay, now the last one. You have your M and you have your B right there. But you don't have your M and B here. And the reason why is because your Y has to be by itself. It's Y equals MX plus B. So the Y is multiplied by a -3. Well, we want to do the switch thing, okay? So this equation is the same as -4x, positive 3y, and -9. Okay. Now you're going to add your 4x, make 0x, add your 4x. You line up your equals. You write 3 times y. Then you write your x first, 4x plus -9. Then you divide every term by 3. Okay. That includes the x and the constant. Okay, now 4 divided by 3 is a decimal. I don't like decimals. They're a second PRB. Well, I don't want a mixed number either, so then I go second ABC, and it's 4/3. So that's your M, and then -9 divided by 3 is -3. There's your B. So here's my M's, 3/4, 4/3. Well, they're not the same because they'd have to be the same to be parallel. Perpendicular, okay, well, take the 3/4 and multiply it by the 4/3. Remember, it has to equal -1, okay? Well, it equals 1, it doesn't equal -1, so they can't be perpendicular, so they would be neither.